Well, hello there. Give me just a second and I will be right with you. All right, thank you so much. And thank you for choosing to tune in and watch this crazy first time video of me. So I've had this stuff set up for about 30-45 minutes now, and I've walked around it 100 times trying to figure out how in the heck am I going to set this up and do this. And I just didn't know what I was going to do. So I put up a sheet, how ghetto and country is that? I think that's the opposite. Anyways, I just felt like my background of my kitchen was distracting from all of this stuff. And like this stuff goes all out. I can't reach the camera obviously because I'm behind like my bar in the kitchen. Anyway, so let's get started. This is all my stuff. This is all of my art supplies. So I'm doing this video by no means to brag or say, look what I got. I'm blessed, and I'm blessed that I've been able to acquire all of this stuff, especially in such a short amount of time. A lot of it have been gifts from people. Anyways, so I'm doing this video because in the coloring world, this is something that a lot of people do. They do the, here's all of my coloring books, which I did yesterday or the day before, and then they do, here's all of my supplies. So I think I need to put the camera up. Anyways, I'll just lean down. How about that? So I'm going to start by getting rid of some of these boxes. Some of these are empty, obviously, because I have, help me here, I have cases. So this right here, I actually had started using for my hex chart, sorry about the light, for my pro markers. There's a video using that, or talking about that, so I'm going to set that over to the side. That was for my Brenzel pastel pencils. This is for my Prismacolor new pastels, the 96 set, and I actually have that over here. This is for my Carbothello, Stabilo Carbothello 60 set. This is for my 84 Neocolor set. And I have all of these empty, and they're all in my cases. So, my Inktense, Derwent Inktense full set. Oh, I don't like that light. I'm so sorry. Is also empty. The only thing that isn't empty out of those cases is my Inktense blocks right here. And the way that I did those when I got those, they don't really have a, let me lift these up. They don't really have anything to lift them up out of. So what I did is I took some tape and I doubled it up and I put it underneath with a piece of cardboard. I've seen another person do it online. I don't know who it was, but it makes it easy to lift up. If you see that like that, see? So I did that with both of them because otherwise this plastic right here is flimsy and you go like that and it twists and all of your stuff is on the floor broken. So I made sure I didn't have that happen. As you can see on all of my Derwent Inktense blocks, there are paper on there, and what that is, I don't know if you see that, I don't think you can. Anyways, it is a address label, and it says like Sun Yellow 0260, and I did it on the opposite end of the side that has a number, and the reason I did that is so that, did I do it on the opposite or the same side? Hold on. Let me check. I think I made a mistake. No, I did it on the opposite, yes. And so that I would know what it was as they started wearing down. And as you can see, shamefully, even though I thought I needed to order 2 of these, well, they were on sale. These are still all brand new. I mean, I have touched them and used them a little bit, but not much. So anyways, there's my Inktense blocks. Next, let's do, let's see, I have a 12 set of Distress markers by Tim Holtz, and I thought I was going to die if I didn't get these. Along with, I had 3 cases, not cases, but 3 boxes of this Distress ink. I was watching Zucchini Kitty, and if anybody watching this, that's not some weird cat name, that is a amazing colorist, an artist. I would say artist before colorist, because I think a colorist is kind of like just somebody that colors. She is beyond that. Really, she is. Anyways, I think her name's Karen. So I went on a spree at Hobby Lobby and got a bunch of these and took some back after I realized I couldn't do it, or I couldn't do it at the time, whatever the case may be. And I bought 3 of these, and I decided to keep the ones that I thought I might use someday, which were like the skin tone light colors. And I had seen people use them like watercolors on like cards and stuff, which I'm not a card maker, but I see people do stuff online and it looks so pretty. And then I go to do it and I suck. So anyways, my distress stuff is right there. I hope this isn't too crazy. I've never seen a colorist do this like this. I feel like I'm one of those like, look what this is. I can make this, do this, this, and this. You know, trying to sell an item or something behind a counter. Anyways, let's go to some Copic Chows. So, this is my newest item I've received. Let me move these paints down here. I didn't think about this before I did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, don't fall. Not too many of them don't fall. All right, let's see here. So we got a little bit of clearance right there. Get all of me. At least that's what I see. Anyways, so we have a Copic Chow 72 set and a 24 set and a skin tone set. Let me see if you can see. There we go. So I was blessed by these by a friend. It's kind of a long story, but he bought these for me. So I was very excited, and I received these, and I am eager to learn more about them. So I would never be able to pay this much money for those. I say that, I just don't think I would. But anyways, I have them. I'm wanting to learn about them. Let's see the next thing. Let's do the Wink of Stella. Have 3 brand new Wink of Stellas, never used them. Seen them, thought I would die if I didn't have them, and now I've never used them. I have, let's see, glitter clear, glitter white, and glitter silver. So, I've seen a lot of pretty things done with these, and hopefully I can use them. Alright, let's see here. What do we got next? Let's go to this. I guess I lied when I said that those were my newest things I got. Because I seen these and I had to get them because they were a decent price. And when I got them home, I realized that I already had some. Not this big of sets, but I already had some. And I don't want to say I didn't like them, but they're water-based markers, which isn't a bad thing, but they're kind of like a very fine point, and it'd be great in things like the Ocean one, the Ocean book by Johanna Basford, the really tiny, you know, Inky and the Butterfly, or Inky and the Ivy. You know what I'm trying to say. My brain's gone right now. I'm too nervous about being on camera. So, anyways, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway in the near future, and probably throwing in like if you watched my coloring book thing, I had some Crayola like brush lettering type stuff, and these would be great for that. These would be great for that type of stuff. Bullet journaling, anything like that. They're beautiful. They're beautiful colors. They're all, you know, very juicy, good stuff. 24 felt tip pens in both, and they are gorgeous. So I have not opened them. I don't plan to. And I do plan to give them away at some point. So let's do something else. Let's do some markers. So these are the first alcohol markers I got. And I seen someone in a post on one of the coloring sites post that those were $43 or $47, something like that. And that they normally go for $199. And I thought, there is no way I'm passing this up. And so I went on to my boyfriend's card and I charged it. And the next morning I told him, because I didn't have the money on my card at the moment, and I said, baby, you're not going to believe what I found online last night. And I showed him the price of them, and then I showed him what I ordered. And he was not mad at all. So I'm blessed that he's so supportive. And, you know, it wasn't like I charged, you know, a couple $100, but it was, you know, almost $50. But like I told him, that's $150, you know, profit. I mean, anyways, so They're beautiful, amazing markers. But of course, when you have an addiction with these coloring supplies, you can't just have 48 of these because there's more to have. You gotta have them all. So here is all the other brush markers and pro markers and everything that I had to have. I went online. I just dropped the bottom all over the floor. Whoa, I forgot that's where the where the lid was. See, I had it like this and the lid was like that. I went like that and it fell out. So I hope you got a good laugh out of that. Anyways, 52 card pickup or whatever that is. Anyways, I ordered a bunch of brush markers and pro markers. And so I think I have about 80 brush markers and pro markers by Winsor & Newton. And I would say that they are definitely equal, if not better, than Copics. I really don't know how to use either really great, but I haven't seen the Copics be any more amazing than I thought the pro markers and brush markers would be. So you can watch plenty of reviews online when you type in on YouTube. If you type in like Copic versus pro markers or Copic versus brush markers. Anyways, so that was my epic fail. What am I going to do next that I can't screw up? How about this? The next thing in my little set of stuff here. So everybody's probably seen the Bic marking sets. I have probably gotten way too many, and just like a lot of other things, I've never used one of those markers. They're all brand spanking new. The only thing in here that isn't those is these, and these were gotten at my local Dollar General store. Sorry about all the mixing up noise stuff. I'm so sorry. And these are actually really cool. I have more of these somewhere. Anyways, so those are the brand new brush marking thing from Bic. Put that down there with my mess of markers. Anyways, these are pretty cool. They are paintbrushes, I guess you could say, with water-based ink or whatever in them. Let me grab something to put this on. Give me just 1 second, because I don't think anybody's ever shown this online. And kitty girl, stop it. Sorry, my cat's scratching on something. It's so noisy. All right. I'm back. I really feel like I'm on like not a sitcom, but you know, like a infomercial. I'm on an infomercial. Anyways, so this is how they work. Well, obviously, you just paint with them. But there's like a little paintbrush thing. Isn't that cool? Grab this. Let me get it a little bit closer. And these are at the local Dollar General. And I've seen them at multiple stores. I think it's like a 12-pack. Anyways, they're pretty good. Especially for like kids or something. But, if you just, didn't have the money to buy a set of brush markers, you could definitely use these. You could use them as paintbrushes. You could just like get all the stuff from the inside. I wonder if you can open these. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Epiphany. Oh, I don't want to do it right here on screen. I bet you could open that and put your own in there. Have to get with Lindsay, the frugal crafter. She's good at doing stuff like that. Well, not me, obviously, get with her, but I think she could do some cool stuff with that. So, let's see next. Last thing on my marker little bin there I had going on is my Staedtler. How do you pronounce that? Staedtler? Anyways, so these are the other things that I said. I tried to start marking these, or not marking these, but numbering these, and I quit. So some of these are like, have stuff on them. These are the Paper Mates that are the same thing as these. And I have a bunch of these, and when I got them, I guess I didn't realize that they were the same thing, but I have a whole bunch of these already, and when I got home, I started looking. I was like, hold on, I already have some. But anyways, yeah. So, and these have never been used either. So yeah, I have a bunch of Styler markers. Let me get all these out. Goodness gracious, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's try it again. These are all my Styler markers. Again, never been used. Lots of fine liners, double tip brush markers. I have the Mars Duo ones as well as the regular ones, all water-based and all brand new. Let me put these back in here. I guess I need to get all these stickers off there. And these little things, if you can grab one, I've seen them at the Dollar General. I've seen them at Walmart, Target, everywhere. And they just snap together like that. Excuse me. And just like this. And oh goodness gracious, I don't have another disaster yet. So I put the little chalk stickers on the front of here and use my liquid chalk markers. And I did that also on my little plastic shelves you pull out with all my junk in it. And you can just take a little wipe or something and wipe that off and rewrite when you put different stuff in it and move your stuff around. So that's really handy if you've never thought about doing that before. All right, what do we got next? I'm already at, what, 16 minutes. People are going to get tired of looking at me. All right, how about getting these black things off the front here? And the way we're going to do that is starting with this. Let's see here. Let's go with this. So I have a video about alcohol markers. No, about acrylic markers. Yeah, paint markers. So I have a bunch. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so you guys are probably really sick of hearing me already. So anyways, there's probably a reason why colorists and YouTubers don't do what I'm doing right now. So there's some new ones I haven't even opened and primed yet. And what's sad is these are like, I think like $3 a piece at Walmart. So anyways, I hope I use them someday. Those are all the paint markers, like the Sharpie ones. These are more Sharpie ones. I did a video, like I said, about all these Sharpie markers and all the acrylic and all the oil-based paint markers that I have. It's so shameful. And I've never used any of them. Along with my, I got my first Posca pens. I got 3, a white, a black, and a ivory. And the ivory was really pretty. I thought that was a really good idea. I got one in this color too, I believe. Where is it at? Yep, right there. An ivory in this as well. And the reason I did is because pages like Hannah Carlson aren't white. And so if you're trying to replace a line or something like that, white's not going to really look right. So having an ivory one would really look really good. So that's that. I know I had them in different stuff right now, but I'm just trying to get through this as fast as I can and hope I don't have a bunch of thumbs downs and telling me to learn how to make a video, right? I have a lot of work after this, by the way, so let's see here. What do we got next? How about do the paints? Okay, so let's put this to the side. So you see all of these paints here. Most of these are metallics. Actually, I think all of them are. And I was going to pull a little trick on everyone. And I talked to Claire about it, and she thought it was a good idea. Not, be hateful or anything like that, but I had made a post recently showing a butterfly that I had started using my Corio paints. And everyone oohed and awed and said it was beautiful, and it was pretty, and I started it, and I was doing a really good job, and it was inspired by Claire Holloway and her amazing stuff that she does with Corios. And I paid way too much money for let me grab my Corios right here that I have. Alright, yeah. So, these are the Corios that I have. I think I have one more of this somewhere in a box or something, but I have these colors right here. And then these are all like different shades of gold. Let me see here. And I think a silver. Okay, so like these are a gold and a silver, and then a dark and a lighter gold, and then this set right here. Anyways, I paid way too much money for that. I'm not saying they're not good paints. I'm not saying it's great, not a great company, because they're gorgeous. But. There's a lot of people that can't afford to buy those. And I am really big on trying to help people. A few people in the groups might have gotten messages from me in the past trying to help them, you know, acquire things or, you know, do different things to help them, because most of my life I've spent not being able to get things. And so it's kind of like, now that I have a little bit, I want to get everything because I spent so long not having anything. Anyways, these paints you see before you, I got at Walmart. And guess what? I even fooled Claire. Like Claire as in Color with Claire. I sent her a picture, and in that picture I had some things colored with these and some things colored with Corio, and she got quite a few of them wrong when she was guessing. These can be used just like Corio. I promise you they can. These are Walmart paints. These are Folk Art, metallic and color shift paints. And you can make amazing things. They say they're acrylic, but you can use them as watercolor. I promise you, I've done it. They are insane. I plan on making a video about it. And what I was saying about the little trick I was going to pull, I was going to do a picture. And because I have so much anxiety and so much self-judgment, I guess, I started one and I just felt like I just couldn't, I just didn't feel confident in it. So I stopped it, and so I just haven't went back to try to do anything with it. But I was going to color this picture and use these paints, and then, you know, make a video of me showing me, you know, like I would have these in a palette off to the side, and then have my Corio paints right here, and show me, you know, using the Corio paints, painting it, and not show me using the other ones. And then towards the end, you know, be talking about how great the Corio paints are, and then let you know that there's only, you know, a tiny little square that I even used the Corio on. The whole rest of the picture was all done with this, because it's that close, seriously. So anybody who is, you know, really wanting the Corio Finetec beautiful paints and can't afford it, this is your solution, or at least one of them. And if you like and subscribe and comment and tell me that you want to see a video as soon as possible about these paints, that will be my next video I make. And I will show you just how amazing these paints really are, because they are insane. I mean, look at how many I have. It's incredible how many I have. And it's because they are so beautiful and they work so perfect. And you would never know the difference. So that is my glittery and pretty acrylic stuff, which can be used as watercolor. Don't let the name fool you. So the next thing I would say would be these things right here. Sorry, I slipped into another accent. These are the distress paints. They're beautiful. They are just as good as Finetec too. Let me grab my book real quick and something to be able to paint with. I just want to show you real quick how good these are. I would say these are, whoa. Let me shake them up real quick. These are probably one of the best, honestly, if not better than Corio. Okay, so I guess I could just do this, huh? I guess I could. Let me see here. Can you see? And of course, you can water down anything, you know? And that was bronze. Now let's see here. This is brass. Let me get that off my... Let's see here. That is brass here. It's really not even doing any justice right now for it, but it is really as bright and as beautiful as those others. And this is the silver. Get this off of here. Just let it run down. Can you see? You really can't. Anyways, I'll add those in the video and stuff too. So they really are beautiful. I love the shiny stuff. Even though I haven't really used much of it, I am attracted to it, and I always like watch the videos. And let's see here. The next paints would be these here. I got these in a set. I think I have some more locked up somewhere. Not locked up, but in a cabinet somewhere. These are chalk paints. And the reason I got these was, sorry, I need to put my shirt back, was because I wanted to paint some like labels on little bottles. And when I started Googling what they can be used for and stuff, you can use these for furniture, cloth, wood, tables. I mean, it is insane. If you just go on YouTube and you type in chalk paint furniture, or chalk paint DIY, or chalk paint distress, they even have distress stuff you can do, your mind will be blown. So if you like to redo furniture, or you know, it even has it like painting leather couches, cloth couches, microfiber couches, completely redoing them with chalk paint. I kid you not. It looks like it came right out of the factory. You need to go look it up. Anyways, so that's that. Oh, I'm going to have such a mess to clean up. All right, next. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Okay, so let's do this. This is my watercolor book. Idea came from Bunny's Designs. Beautiful, beautiful artist. Amazing, amazing woman. Anyways, I love her videos. If you ever watch this, hello. You're awesome, and I love you. So this is my version of her little watercolor book, and it's just a photo album. And inside I have, first of all, I have my Peerless watercolor paints, and they come in double what you see right there. Whatever that size is right there, it comes double that. And I just cut them in half and label them with a pen and put a sample color on there. You get, let me see, how many do you get? I think you get 40 in the set for $25 of these. And I chose to do it like she did and put them in a book. And this, see the paper that would be holding it down, I just cut the sides and that right, or cut the one side and that, and then it works like glassine paper or whatever that's called. Anyway, so not only can you do it with that, these are just tubes of cheap, like Walmart brand, Daler Rowney or whatever you call them, daubs of paint. I even mix some of my own colors, like, let's see here, like those colors are all mixed myself. I did some skin tone colors mixed myself. Now these are Neocolor 2s. I just, you know, colored the squares. Anyways, I have a video all about that if you're interested. And then these are my leftover Peerless from cutting them. And they come on a piece of paper. I don't know how, it's like a piece of cardstock. So, like this is a quarter of what I would get. So, and the reason I only have this left is because half of it went in the book. The other half of this went to my friend Grace in her box, and so this is what I have left. And it has a number on it, so I know which one it is on my list, on my wall, and in my book. So only one side has color, and when you touch the side, see, like it doesn't do anything to your hand now, but when you touch it with a water brush, it brings out like amazing colors of paint. So I have it on a video. You can type in Peerless watercolors, and you'll see lots of stuff about it. I highly, highly recommend anybody interested in watercolor get some. I'm gonna have such a mess to clean up. I need a cigarette, and I've never seen anybody smoke on this thing, but I think I'm going to. I apologize. I'm not perfect by no means. I don't think anybody is, but I am super duper 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 nervous, and I need a cigarette. So I guess I'm going to have to be the first person to ever smoke a cigarette on a coloring video on YouTube. So hopefully I don't get banned. No one reports me for being, you know, a horrible person for smoking a cigarette. And of course, I can't find the lighter the second I try to. And now I'm going to be gone. Alright, so I am sorry. I am so nervous. I can feel it in my gut. I don't know why. Okay, it's redoing. Okay. I'm guessing everyone in the world's seen somebody smoke a cigarette. Alright. I'm over my nervousness. Goose fraba. I'm sure a lot of people could understand getting in front of a camera and possibly having a million people at some point see this. Okay. So, next. This right here is a wood block that came in a 2 set, just like this. Let me move this. I got these on Amazon. I believe the name of the maker is Skechers. So if you type in colored pencil, colored pencil, like container or block, and then type in Skechers, you'd probably find it. If not, I can send you a screenshot or a link. So in this, I have my Polychromos, and that's not my full set. That's just the ones I commonly use and have used recently. This is all of my Super Color, my 120 set. These blocks here hold Derwents. They hold all the big pencils as well as the small ones. So, like I said, I have the full set of Polychromos. I think this is, no, that's my, okay, let's see here. This is my full set, the rest of my full set of Polychromos. I actually just, which most are still, oh, there's my other greens. Oh my gosh, I made a video earlier with the dinosaurs, and I was like, I can't believe that my Bronzil pencils don't have greens. And I had totally forgot that I had some in here, and I am silly. Anyways, so that's the rest of my Polychromos pencils, and I kind of just switch them in and out what I'm using. And then I also have some of my Bronzil pencils, and I have all my pastel pencils in this, but I do have the full set. Let me see, that is a, what is that set? How many? Gosh darn it. Sorry, they just disappeared. It is a 45 set. So a 45 set of Bronzil and a 60 set of Carbothellos. So I made a video earlier, and I'm begging anyone who watches this and can use pastel pencils on coloring books and kind of make a video and show, I am dying to know how to use them properly. They really can be used really good, so please help. Excuse me, I know it's a horrible habit. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the cigarette no more. I'm just going to smoke it and go on about my business. Alright, let me put this down here. And next, we have my Supra Colors. Supra Colors are absolutely amazing. So, I actually had a video that I sent back, or I sent back the product a couple weeks ago. It was the Winsor & Newton watercolor markers, and the reason I sent them back was because I didn't need them. I have Inktense blocks, Inktense pencils, Supra Colors, Neocolor 2s. All of them, you know, for the most part do the same thing. They're all watercolor based, water-based items. And I felt like I was just being greedy and trying to get everything I wanted. And so I sent them back, and in return I got 2 more of the 20-piece palette, empty palettes for my pan pastels, and I got some replacement Polychromos pencils for my flesh tones and stuff. Anyways, these are amazing. And I made a video showing, I guess I could go ahead and do this. I have a 12 set of Pablos. So the Caran d'Ache Pablos and Supra Colors are on the exact same color spectrum. They have the exact same names, numbers, everything. Only difference is these are water based. So, sorry. So these can be used dry. They can be used with Gamsol. They can be used dry blending. And I think that if I had to make this, I do believe that, let me rephrase that, I do believe that Albert Durr is the same way with the Polychromos. They're the same colors, they're the exact same thing, except for one is water-based, or water-based, or soluble. And so I feel like there would be no point in me getting the Pablos because of the fact that, I'm not doing any, professional art or anything, I just color, but I have all the colors already, and I can even color something and you would not be able to tell that it was the Supra Colors. You would think that they were the Pablos. I have even tricked my friend showing her, 2 different things, and she couldn't tell the difference. So anyways, these blocks are really awesome, and I have said in a chat that I will probably, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a medium, like a product giveaway, and I'll probably either do these or my Koreos. Anyways, these are brand new, other than just like playing with them. They've never been used. You know, they're all still, you know, full length. Anywho, let's see here. Let's take these down. And I had showed that I have, you know, all the pastel pencils. These are all the Stabilo and Carbothello. I do have a couple others in here that I ordered separate because of skin tones. You know, with all the books that I have with skin tones, I wanted to make sure I had all the good colors. Anyways, I don't know where the other ones are, but I ordered 2 different skin tone colors of Conte de Paris. I don't know, Conte de Paris. I know that sounds so country. I don't know how to say it, but I ordered 2 different skin tone colors and a white, because I heard their white pastel pencil was really good. So next is my other set here. This is my, oh, why are these in there like that? These are my water soluble stuff, my Inktense pencils, all in here, all 72. And then my, it's so little, you know? Like one day I was like, oh, I want to look at all my awesome pencils. And when I open this up, I'm like, how can 72 pencils be like 1, 2, 3, and a few there? That just seems so bizarre. Anyways, that's all my Inktense pencils. And then my Neocolor Start. A lot of people don't realize that these will fit in here, but they do. These things right here, I think they hold 168 items, and they are $14 on Amazon. So it's really great. There's all my Neocolors. I have the full 84 set and about 15 extras that I ordered that are kind of the rare ones that were from the 126 original set. So anyways, I have all those. Very proud of them. And now let's see here. Let's go to the, oh, I missed the whole Prismacolor. Okay, hold on a second. Yes, I did. So I have, obviously you would expect me to, have the full 150 Prismacolor set. I have that in here, and I have a few extras. I had the 24 set to begin with, and as you can see, unfortunately, they're all still brand new. I need to get to coloring. I've had all of this so long now, well, not so long, since like November, I guess. I started collecting again, and I call it collecting because I don't really color a whole lot. Okay, so next, my Pride and Joy, my babies I wanted for so long, are my Pan Pastels. And I'm not going to show, you know, all the tools and everything with them, but I have all but about 7 or 8, I think. So anyways, there's the 20, 40, 60, and there's some more that I have that won't fit in those, obviously. And as you can see, they're all still brand new. You know, it's sad, I know. I do try to use these sometimes, though. I also, sorry, excuse me. Obviously had to have the workable fixative and something to spray to cover it. I don't really need this, but I've never used it. I thought I was going to die if I didn't have the workable fixative one day, and I went and got that and then that finished and never used it. So along with the pastel pencils, both sets, and the Pan Pastel set, I have, this is a 120 Super Color box, but that is not what's in it. What's in this box is my 96 set of, oh, that scared me, 96 set of Prismacolor new pastels. So this is my box here, and I put them in here because I needed to be able to put them under my desk, and I didn't like the wooden box. So anyways, as you can see, it's a nice collection. There's 3 trays here, and these are a hard pastel stick. Can you see? Anyways, I started to do the lettering on these like I did with the Inktense, but got, you know, straight off and stopped doing that. So I did a few. I need to someday go back and do that. I don't know. I need to use them is what I need to do. You know, I fight myself all the time about selling them because I get so frustrated. And I'm like, you know, I'll never be good at these. I just need to sell everything and quit. And it takes everything inside of me and like 5 friends. My friend Amy, my friend Grace, Sue off of Claire's website, Sue, Claire Even, you know, let's see, Chrissy, I think her name is, from the Exer Art page, has talked to me about, you know, chilling out and not trying to sell stuff because you just get pissed off. So anyways, you know, my channel is not just about art, it's about, you know, the feelings that come along with trying to do stuff, and I've got a lot of those. Anyways, so we're kind of dwindling down to the end. I did want to say that I had gotten some of these different mediums, not mediums, hold on, I guess they are they mediums? There's stuff to put on like paper or whatever to make it be able to work. Like this, the Liquitex Clear Gesso, most people know what gesso is. This is pastel primer, like texturing. So pastels do better when it's like on a sanded paper. Like I have all the pastel matte and UArt paper. But, you know, if you don't have that and you want to put it on something else, you can use these type of things. And it's like a pumice type sanded gel. Anyways, that's good. I just threw these in here. I have like 4 or 5 sets of these Prismacolor assorted. Like it has a chisel tip, a brush tip, 0.05, 0.005. And yeah, so I have those. Let me see here. This is what I was talking about the Neo Colors. I started this and never finished it. These are like a medicine thing, and I wrote down, or I printed out with my labeler the different colors, and then I did a sharpener. I sharpened the Neo Colors and then added water, and see that's completely, oh, a little thing fell out. Anyways, they're dry. And so you could take your water brush and, let me take this off of here. I'll clean that up later. So you can take your water brush and do that, and then as you can see you have, oh, it took you away. You can't really see that there, can you? Let me see here. Here we go. You can see you have color, so you wouldn't actually ever have to put the Neocolor 2 to the paper. You can use that like paint. But you can also do that with, you know, a cutting board or a piece of plastic. Anything like that works as well. So we're dwindling down to the end. I'm not going to go in any, you know, big extensive stuff. This is a bunch of, let's see here, liquid chalk markers. We are at, well, how many minutes? 43 minutes. Everybody's going to say you should have cut it short, lady. Got a lot of Sharpies in here. Let me see here. I think that's what all this is. Yeah, a bunch of silver and metallic Sharpies and different size black Sharpies. These are all my water-based. Let's see here. These are fabric markers. Fabric markers can be used as watercolor markers. All you got to do is just use them just like watercolor markers, really. And a really good way to do it also is to put this on like a ceramic plate or a plastic plate, anything like that, or a cutting board, and then put your paintbrush to that and use it like that. So they can definitely be used as watercolor stuff. I have a ton of them. Never used them, but I got them, so when I'm ready to, I can. Alright, dwindling down. These are really good. Got these at Walmart. They are the little finest tip ones I've ever seen. Probably can't even see that. Anyways, they are by Crazy Art, I think. Let me see. Yeah, Crazy Art. Yeah, Crazy Art. Anyways, they're at Walmart. Get them. If you see them and you think you need some, you know, fine tip, they work really, really, really good. Better than the Styler. And I have the Styler. So, I'll do a review someday about that. These are just watercolor and acrylic paints that I have. And some oil pastels from like Walmart. Never really invested a whole lot in those. Just, I mean, these aren't, you know, super duper cheap, like, you know, Dollar Tree, but You know, probably 20, 30 bucks worth of, you know, different paints and stuff. And I've used them. I use them in the book that I have, the watercolor book. And you just put it on a piece of, like, you know, watercolor paper or card and let it dry. And it is able to be used, just that little dot. Anyways, I have probably had 10 times this amount of gel pens. I just keep getting them and giving them away. So, anyways, we're at the end here. These are just like all my water brush markers, some Posca pens, some blenders. I have, you know, like 5, 6 different types of blenders, from Derwent to Lyra to, let's see here, Prismacolor and Derwent, and anyways, got a lot. And I am grateful for everything I have. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'm going to have to sneak around to turn it off. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you so much.